Hello everyone, Mighty Benaya here, and I am back with the 100 solo game, where I am spending exactly 1,000 gold mark each day if possible, and things have, as I'm sure that you remember, have gotten a little bit crazy. So as just a brief recap, South Africa declared war on me. I taunted him, so I wanted him to declare war on me. I sent in troops from this territory to this territory to try to provoke him. I should not have sent those troops. It was a mistake. I lost 30 troops, which at the time was not a big deal, to just a level 2 fort. And he suicided into me. He sent all of his troops to attack this territory. Then, shortly thereafter, Southern Rhodesia attacked South Africa and blockaded me off from any of his territory, so I couldn't finish him off. I couldn't counterattack him. And then my plan was to get some artillery ready and go ahead and take out Southern Rhodesia. But then Portuguese Angola decided that they wanted my land, and so they've attacked me. So we had, last video, we had 50 stack coming after this territory. I am proud to say that my troops held valiantly in a level 1 fort and destroyed them at 2-1 for pretty much the whole time. Actually, let's look at the newspaper, and I have it pulled up here. So I lost 38,000. I lost 38 units, and he lost 60 units attacking in to that one location. I'm sorry, this location. But he has it now, and these are 13 of the troops that he pushed in. He continued to add reinforcements and attacked in. This territory I plan on losing, but I do want to inflict some casualties there since I do have a fort. But I am going to cancel this production to get a little bit of iron back. So I have a fort and a half there. It's not quite a level 2 fort, but it should give me some benefits of a level 2 fort now. This is my capital, and this is a problem. He's got 13 troops moving in to take my capital. So here's my plan as of right now. I've got a lot of land that he can take. I am consolidating my forces here, where I have a factory, I've got artillery building, it is a choke point, and this all is one nation's worth of territory, minus this province right here. So I should be able to sustain myself in that area. I am building, and I'm going to rush this here as you're watching, I am building a capital in this province, and there's the rush, because I know that my cap is going to be taken. So I have given up basically all of this territory. I would like to be able to finish that cav before I retreat it out. But all of this I am just counting as lost. But the good news is that now that in my most desperate hour, Southern Rhodesia has given me right of way. So, I am going to blockade here. I'm going to bring as many troops here as I can. And eventually, when I have enough troops, which at this point, I literally only have 11 troops left. When I've generated some more troops, I will probably go in and take some South African provinces. Though he probably has a bigger army than me now. So we'll see how that goes. But the plan is to conduct a guerrilla warfare against Portuguese Angola. He can't, at this point, kill me straight out. He is going to need to conquer through all of these territories, and I've got a choke point, and I've got a way to get to backline, so he has to fortify all of these. I can get all the way to Livingstone, which is my current capital, that he will take, just with right-of-ways. And assuming, which I probably won't, but assuming I eventually get right of way with German Nambia, I can get all the way back here into his back lines. And he has 1 point of entry. So he will have to fortify a whole lot more than I ever will have to. I can also get to this territory when he takes it, because I have right of way here. And so this game is not over. I am not going to win this game, and I am fully aware that I'm not going to win this game. I've accepted that. I know that I'm not going to do amazing this game, but what I'm also not going to do is allow Portuguese Angola to do well this game. Africa, his coalition, I cannot allow them to succeed after this brutal attack. So I am going to eventually, hopefully, take some of these South African provinces because they have such terrible morale, and we'll see what happens. I am building an artillery here, and I'm building an artillery here. I am hopeful. Oh, look at that. Another troop. I am up to 12 troops, everybody. It's so amazing. I've got 12 troops when generated while I was casting. So yeah, I'm going to have fun with this. It's not going to end well for me, and I'm fully aware that it's not going to end well for me. But I have a fort to defend. I'm going to get an artillery at that fort. Hopefully, I will be able, as long as I can hold this for 11 hours, I will have a cavalry that I can defend the fort with. I have another artillery on the way here. I don't have a lot of resources to spend. As you can see, oil is the only thing that I have a decent amount of. And currently, stock market prices are not great on oil. They're going up slowly, but they're just not great yet. You have to wait a little bit longer before they are. So we're going to conduct a guerrilla warfare, and we're going to see how that works, see if that's effective at all. I don't anticipate that I'll be overly effective because he's got so many territories to generate troops from. And at this point, I believe I am his only enemy. No, I'm not. He is at war with Spanish West Africa and Anglo-Egyptian Sudan. Sudan is not long for this world. They're in a worse place than I am. West Africa is... I don't even know where West Africa is at this point. Here it is. Just these islands. He's at war with Las Palmas, I think, is all that exists left. Actually, let's check and see. Yeah, that's its only province. So I am his biggest threat at this point. So he's going to be sending all of his troops to attack me, but I have all of my troops that I generate to fortify and then eventually to harass. If I need to, I can go back. Well, and honestly, I could probably send 2 troops to come back here and take that province. I have right of way with Belgian Congo, so if I can keep this province, I can threaten backlines over here. But my focus as of right now is to shore up my border. So as soon as I have shored up my border, I can commit additional troops generated to the fight, to the guerrilla warfare. We'll see how this goes. It's not over. It's not far from over, but it is definitely, this game is not over, and I'm going to go down fighting tooth and nail. I've recently, right before casting this, I was watching the Spankerton's side of the war. That we did, the Alliance Duel, the Gladiator Arena, and I was watching the video where he was falling, and Spankerton, I'm so sorry. I feel your pain right now. I completely understand where you were coming from, having to retreat troops, come back to a different spot to defend, but I don't have allies to fall back on, so we'll see how this turns out. Maybe I'll survive, maybe I won't, but I do have plenty of territory down here to take, where the morale is going down. I don't believe he is AI yet. I've not noticed him go AI yet, but it may have happened this morning at day change, so I'll have to double check on that. But yeah, oh man, that's not good casualties. I need better casualties than that. Come on. I need like double his to every one of mine. Well, we'll see what happens. It's going to take him... Oh, he's stopping short. Interesting. It was going to take him about 2 hours to get to Livingstone. I really was hoping to be able to finish the cap by the time he took Livingstone, so this capital. I don't think it's going to happen, but the fact that I'm moving troops up and just giving it to him, I think is giving him pause. So we'll see what happens. If you want to see what happens later, I will have recorded more episodes by the time you all watch this. So if you want to continue watching this series, go ahead and subscribe so you can know whenever I release them. I am considering changing the time that I release these to approximately 4 p.m. Central Time instead of midnight Central Time. I don't know what that is GMT, but it's late GMT. So leave in the comments what you think about changing the time on these being released, and I may switch it because I've found that a lot more people are watching at about that time. That's all that I have for now. Soli Deo Gloria, and I'll see you next time.